in Abaco, Bahamas on the 21st day of March 2021. This is the best time in this country to usher in new leaders. The groundwork of almost being set in North Abaco and indeed South Abaco. It's amazing to see the framework, but I just want to let the Bahamas know, don't be surprised when you see Kai Mills coming out with great numbers out of North Abaco as the independent candidate. We in North Abaco have no reason at all to vote either way. Both parties have not shown up for the people of North Abaco since Hurricane Dorian, both of them. Both persons that is being picked to run collectively for both parties have not spoken to the issues concerning Abaco, North Abaco, in the worst ordeal in our lives. Still, to date, going into a major election, still haven't spoken. Boy, would Kai Mills like to sit down with both of them and have a one-on-one debate on a way forward and what has happened, because it seems like they're blind. They don't know what, when, where. All these conjunctions they don't know anything about. Then we looking south. You imagine the F&M picked a girl that came from Andros just some 13 years ago. In 1 month, they asked her if she was interested, because for the first time, there are hardly any white F&M that are crazy enough to put their name forward, to dirty up their names in the name of F&M in South Abaco. So to find a black girl and put out there to the wolves. Then we look at the other party. And this is for Mose Island. Mose Island, you know why they haven't picked anybody to run for South Abaco for the Progressive Liberal Party? Because the Progressive Liberal Party has become racist. They have become a racist party in South Abaco. There is only one person that name is there now, but they're looking for a white man from Cherokee, whom Hubert Ingram fired as a senator, and they have to wait until he said his wife is feeling okay. Then they are gonna announce him. But if they do that, they will be breaking all their rules, because he's never taken the aspiring module to become eligible to run. And look at the time that he has not been forward. But the Progressive Liberal Party don't believe that the black girl that has been there all these years and still there is capable. They want that white face, because they believe, that's the naiveness of them, they believe that all white will vote PLP if they got a white face while the F&M got a black face. Wow. That, Mose Island, is the Progressive Liberal Party. This is the best time for an independent also to come out of South, because there's no reason at all for any right-thinking minded F&M to ink their fingers, stand in the line for 3 hours to vote for F&M, when today they haven't even announced the biggest income will be at the custom dock. They haven't announced to date, 2 years later, whether they're going to rebuild the customs office or not even rebuild, but bring them some temporary relief. There's been numerous amount of custom officers getting COVID-19. Luckily, they are strong and nobody has died, but they are elbow to elbow in a borrowed 40-foot container from Tropical. And that's the way the F&M thinks about Abaco 2 years after the hurricane. Water is a necessity. 2 years in, this F&M can't fix water. We can't get water on a timely basis. 2 years. That's a record for any country. Nothing temporary. They turn it off on like when they want to. They got the road all dig up. Like, when are they going to fix the road? We already went through a storm and they are throughout Abaco digging holes in the road with no interest in fixing them. So I am asking all of those independent thinking individuals in North Abaco to please go and register. Why vote F&M? I could give you 1,000 reasons, but you know them because you haven't seen them. You imagine your member of parliament haven't had one single meeting in almost 2 years? Took 9 months to bury our dead. And remember him on the hill? Didn't even invite the family to come close to the casket, and he jumped in his vehicle and sped off? That is not an MP that you want to support. Look at what else we have there. There's so much literature. You see, no main party want anybody like Kai Mills. They want somebody who the people will elect. And after the people elect them, to hell with the people. It's all about the party. But the party just pick you. But the people elect you. And this is what's happening throughout the length and breadth of the Bahamas. People sit in the House Assembly and they cannot speak on behalf of the people that elect them. The party said, we muscle up, shut up. You now, to hell with the people, you are now working for the party. They know that Kai Mills is not such man. Kai will be elected by the people, and for the first time in the history of North Abaco, the House Assembly will have somebody in Kai Mills that will speak direct to the issues and the needs and the concern of North Abaco. This season, everybody in Abaco North and South knows that I have been the only voice. The opposition has been visibly quiet. John Lewis said, if you see something, say something. They have not joined me in nothing that I've spoke about that is meaningful to North Abaco. You imagine the member of parliament still have the material in the bushes. Some 9 months now, while people are still sleeping in cars, sleeping in tents, the roof is not repaired, and the material is ready, available. The opposition, if they were real opposition, they would be speaking on the $19 million that Bakers Bay give for the people of Abaco, period. They give this money immediately after hurricane. 1 month, 1 year, and 6 months after the hurricane, there has not been one home started. and we going into election year. Careful that y'all don't try to use the hurricane money to campaign. Kai Mills is watching. North Abaco is watching. And in case they get carried away with all the flags and the shirts, I shall be there as a constant reminder on what they haven't done and what they haven't spoken on for some 17, 18, going into 2 years. It's one of these Kai Care quick video on the 21st day of March, 2021, because Kai cares. That is why he's here.